How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastro, this is Rimworld and we're getting straight into the business end of it today. I'm surprised these tribal people are actually winning this. So, if you can't tell, what we're going to be starting off with this episode is a defense of some sort. Let's pause the game because these are coming through this way. Okay, it seems like they're breaching through here. What I'll do is I'll send Crow in to actually just turn the turrets on down here. I'll keep them here just in case they decide to go up that way. Very interesting that they're coming through. Oh, no, no. No, it looks like they are coming through there. Okay, so we can fix this quite easily by giving them a different sort of welcoming party. Okay. No, we'll send Crow up here. So what I'll do, Lobster hide behind that. Aisha hide behind that. You can go there, I suppose. Just spread people out just a little bit. You can go there as well. Mirror there. We'll have Crow just down here. No, they are coming up this way. Right, Crow's coming. They'll be able to take out these pretty easily. There we go. Even the turrets are getting in on this, so I might just move everyone over just a little bit. Let's get... Where's our leader? Let's get a stun on. Probably should have pushed even further back, silly me. Why is that not connected? Reconnect. Okay, Mirror, just back off. We should have backed off way more than what we have. That was my bad. So let's back off a lot. There we go. Can we get another stun just so we don't get any injuries? Crow, come up here. Run, Crow. Run, run, run. Hey, we did well. Interesting they came through that bit. I mean, it doesn't impact us anyway, just because it makes it more awkward for them. But we're giving them defences. Wanted them to come through here, but at least they didn't come through this way. Okay, so what's going on down here? Looks like they've just ignored the mechanoids and come for us, sadly. I was hoping it was going to be a bit more of a full-on war. Fair. Okay, everyone needs to sort of back up. Yeah, you two should be fine there. I imagine they're just going to come through all that. Are they going for the mechs, or can they just not decide? Looks like the mechs are pretty much wrecking them. But 2 mechs went down, so it helped out a little bit. Just a little less effort that we have to put in. They'll run in a minute. Oh no, 3 mechs down. Nice, nice, nice. Did even better than what I thought it would do. Right, I will whack it on speed 3 as it seems like they're not interested with us. Some are, but they're so in... Okay, there we go. Army lost penalty is hit. So, smoke leaf binge is purple. Okay, because you're hungry. How many people have we got? Was debating whether to send them down. You're injured. How bad? Quite injured. I don't think their turret's got any damage though. Nope. Okay. We'll see if the mechanoids actually come for us. Right, let's take everyone inside. Undraft so they can get food and whatnot. We're in no rush to strike the mechanoids or anything like that. I imagine they're going to come up to us, or... No, they're staying guard. Okay. Extreme break risk. Chieftain, is there anything we can do? Rotting corpse, serious pain, brother died. Okay, so we've got problems. Let's turn this back on so then bodies can get buried in the morning. Oh, I said I was going to do the killbox plan and I totally forgot to. I just left the turrets on just in case these pesky rascals tried to come up and do anything. Okay, just checking if that was actually a person worth saving. There we go. Okay. Quite nervous about obviously that being breached. Problem is when they come, if they come over here, it basically just gives them free cover to fight us, which is quite awkward. I suppose we could put like a turret here and just manually turn it on and off like a panic turret. Not quite sure if that's needed. Let's strip these clothes and whatnot. Do we want to strip them? Yeah. Because then if we turn the smelter on, then we can get bits from... I did set it, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Remind me where the marsh is going. Okay. So what if we... Because I really want the granite walls up, because obviously they're so strong. What if we built a diagonal bit across here? Something like that. Probably will double wall it and whatnot. Just for the time being, get that up. Then I can destroy this and it's making more room because eventually we're going to want to do stuff in this spot. Could potentially get rid of this bit. Because actually then if they breach through this way and they want to come into here, like, they're going to be met by death from the turrets. And then obviously us behind there. Like, it's potentially at this point probably a better kill box than this, but we've probably spent a little bit more time on this, funny enough. But obviously this is going to be under real pressure when obviously infestations and whatnot happen. Have we got enough granite blocks and whatnot? Yeah, no, we have quite a few. I imagine it's because everyone's been told to obviously stay inside. But moods appear to have gone back up a little bit, which is, you know, something. Do we want a door here? I think for the time being, don't worry about it. Then what I might do in all these grooves, I might put some traps. So if they do decide to come through this wall, yeah, then it encourages them to come through this bit, because that's what I really want them to do, is come through this. And that's what I could do here, actually. In front of the turrets, I could be laying traps down. Alright, the Toxic Spewer is in full effect. Okay. And these aren't really injured that much. No, okay. Gonna risk it for a biscuit just for a little bit. But not for too much. I just want to make sure our defences go back up. The mechanoids have assembled. Does that mean more have come? Okay, it does mean more have come. Can't really lure them out. What is the range on this weapon? Why am I gone blind? Just want to know what your range is. Gear. Oh, that's how we do it. Okay, I am being silly. 45. What is the range on the sniper rifle? 45. Lobster is probably our best shot. He's in a good mood. Equip this sniper rifle. We're going to try and take out that Toxic Spewer. Or, worst case scenario, lure them back up. He's already running at us. Can see the sneaky little snake. Lobster should be fine getting back. Yeah, he's going to be fine. Okay. So one mechanoid will come... Oh, he's making me nervous now. I don't want to draft everyone. Lobster, run through our kill trap. Okay, would have been fine. Okay, he's de-aggroing now. Can he get a shot off? No, sadly not. That'd have been really clutch if he could have. Okay, go back to bed and then we'll go take it out as a group tomorrow morning. We might have to use, if we look in gear, we might have to use that low shield pack. But the Toxic Spewer is just going to lead to too many problems, obviously, if we don't do anything about it. We have grenades and whatnot. Although I don't know if I'm going to want to use grenades, but we'll sort of tackle that in the morning. I just want people's moods to get a little bit better because people like Chef Tran is really, really low at the moment. Aisha's not doing too great. Recreation deprived, yeah. I mean, I've got stuff up. Okay, everyone is up. So let's draft everyone. Everyone has a weapon, right? probably should have checked before I obviously started drafting people. Alright, let's have everyone down here, but then obviously lobster. Okay, lobster's actually hitting it from here. I was waiting for that melee mech to come, but it doesn't look like he's going to, so I'm going to undraft everyone else, and they can go about their day. And lobster can have just pot shots at this all day. So it actually increases shooting. Yeah, it does. Very, very, very slowly. What is your toxic build-up? 10%. 13% is going up really quickly. Yeah, let's draft everyone. Let's actually take this out. My bad. It's not that I thought lobster would kill it that quick. I didn't realise that toxic build-up actually happens that quickly. So let's start with combat command. Okay, I want... So this turret can... I'm hoping it doesn't shoot through this. Okay, I'm going to get people as close as possible. Obviously, we've got that shield if we need it. Okay, he's coming through. Okay, let's get on to speed 1. Let's stun straight away. Stun again. More concerned about the melee. It looks like they're going to start shooting at us. Lobster, deploy low shield. There we go. So bullets can come out, but they can't go in. Obviously, it doesn't help us against him. We probably want to start taking these out next. There we go. Good job. We can move a little bit further forwards because you can sort of see the shield here. Let's try and take out the next one. So the people that can't shoot... you can't even shoot there. So a single burst rocket... What if I click this? Okay. Don't know if it's actually worth using. Stun that one back there because we might as well. How bad does it actually hurt? I mean, we're actually doing quite a lot of damage. Stun again. Stun the other one. Nice, nice, nice. Right, attack that. We might leave the turrets and stuff like that. I don't know if it's worth to risk it. We probably didn't even need that shield up, but just helps us in case of, obviously, any silly injuries, and I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay, that's gone down. Cheftain come up. Purple come up. Okay, Aisha's been hurt. How bad? No immediate danger. Bring everyone forward. Let's get rid of this Toxic Spewer. Brilliant shooting so far, party people. Brilliant so far. I mean, are you actually trying to hit this? What's the health on it? Toxic Spewer. Okay. Got to make sure we're aware, obviously, about that turret. Got to get rid of this, because I imagine build-up in everyone is going to be crazy. 13%. 13%. Yeah, we'll probably destroy this, then I reckon we might back out of this. Don't know if it's worth taking on the turrets, if we even need to. I mean, how are moods? Moods aren't too bad. Okay. What's the best way to do this? Probably come over here. Oh, Crow's just been hit bad. Just debate him. No, actually, let's deal with it another day. Let's take that as a win. We've got some injured people. Let's take that as a win. It's not going anywhere. We can take it out any day. Let's make sure actually everyone gets healed and whatnot. Obviously, we've got components in here. Saying that only one. But the main problem we took out, let's make sure the people that need treating, because we've got 2 people or Crow that's definitely going to die. If not treated, not just like drop down, can't be bothered with us and die. But we took the main, problem out, the Toxic Spewer. So sort of a job well done. Right, I need to cut in trees down again. Probably need to just start growing trees myself. But I don't know if it's actually worth the trouble. Cows join. I mean, I don't really want any cows. Just slaughter them for the minute. I just want the base fine. Like, I don't really want to worry about housing animals and stuff like that when I'm still doing trivial stuff, like actually trying to actually fix our defences or build them to a degree. Okay, there we go. So the toxic build up is sorted, which is perfect. Would be nice to actually mechanise have assembled. Oh, all this is on fire. I don't think these actually take like fire damage though, do they? Okay, he's coming up here. Infection. Who's got an infection? Aisha. We shouldn't actually have to do anything if he comes through here. God, he took out all of them. And then what I will do, since you've just destroyed them, I'm going to cancel all that. And because we have so much steel, we are actually going to upgrade to a steel trap. 1, 2. I always leave 2 gaps, because if I put a trap here or here, the game gets weird and then will like skip out on my kill box. But as long as I do this, then the game doesn't seem to skip out on it weirdly. It's like the first couple of things it like tricks it, but because that's the steel path, it's the quickest path, so the AI will always take it. The only problem this kill box ever has is if an animal is actually actively hunting someone in our colony, then they will skip out on steps. Anything other than that will go straight through it. So you don't need to waste resources by like blocking this or making it single trap. And especially as we saw early on, if you get into a trouble, you can actually run your colonists down the dirt track and the AI chasing you will still go down the steel path because it's the quickest way. Right, we do need to cut more wood. We're like lumberjacks at this point. Okay, defense is getting there. And luckily that turret is... We need to start getting like EMP stuff to actually really be able to fight these. Like take the fight to them. Like we possibly could have done it without that, using that shield thing, but I just thought one of us is going to get hit. And it's just going to be tragic, and yeah, I need to have a look at Aisha. I imagine you got treated pretty quickly. Ooh, you might die. Right, let's try and give her the best medicine. Let's make sure the best doctor Crow is on it. When's the next time you can be treated? We might lose you. Can be tended in 1 hour. I'm getting ready to pause. And then the minute Crow is going to come down. Damn, we might lose a little Aisha here. Might be the first. Bugs? No, I don't want infestation, thank you. Crow. Tend to Aisha. Let's see if we can save this. I should have jumped on this much quicker. Come on, we need a good tend. 91%. Okay. Animals are just set to kill, yeah, just set to slaughter. Right, the infestation, Jesus. The infection is catching up. That's why we got Glitter World Medicine. Like, when we make mistakes, it's like a get out of jail card. Like, the immunity's catching up quick. That was a really good tend. Really, really good tend. Thank you, Crow. Okay, then what I want to do is deconstruct that. Build that so that's doubled. Possibly get rid of that, because I don't mind if they want to come into this kill box, really. So then we can deconstruct all that, and then we will actually set up some mining jobs. Possibly mine that, and mine that, because then potentially we can put our solar panels in there. I'm going to delete this dumping stockpile, because actually... Now I know if there's gaps like that, the AI can use it as cover, as some people said, but you got to remember we're going to be attacking them from several different directions, and I actually don't mind if they want to stand here and fight us. That's brilliant. Do you know what I mean? So if there is a place and like an AI runs in and tries to get there and uses that as cover, like We can set this on fire. We can do whatever we want with this area. We can control it. What we don't want is them just rushing past our defences. So that's landed there. Perfect. 3 components. Thank you, game. Take mercy on us. More mechanoids. He's coming straight back up. Luckily, we've got steel traps. There we go. So he only gets 2 traps, where with the wooden, he got all the way through. So very nice, very nice. Just as well no one was outside. Just as well, like, he attacked when it's sleeping. Aisha, how you doing? Infection-wise, we are rocking. Cool. You're fine. We got out of jail there. I should have been paying much more attention. But you know me, party people. I like to create a bit of... Wouldn't be me if I paid attention fully, let's be honest. You'd all be severely disappointed. Right, so this is all going to get mined out, so potentially we can use this as somehow a solar panel farm of some sort. Yeah, just don't ask. Yeah, the problem is then we don't really want them coming through this way, but beggars can't really be choosers. No, we can, but you shouldn't be. I want to be like you. Then I'm debating whether to put traps in all these crevices. Then I can do it the other way, and then this wall will be quite defended. So I'd prefer them not to come through this. We're probably going to have to, you know, spruce the defences up a little bit more. But our base is getting bigger, but I'm happy that it's actually getting bigger, but we're using outside space as well. I know, obviously, a lot of our colonists are undergrounders, and they prefer to be underground, but for safety, I would like some bits outside as well, so at least if we get an infestation, like we said before, and we have to burn any part of our base down, at least we're not burning the whole thing down, or losing everything. Okay, so why aren't all these powered? Is it just because of lack of power, I imagine? Yeah, it's just because we haven't got enough. Visitor... I mean, okay. Is this still making a shutdown now? Okay. So it's obviously made all the mechanoids and just thought, nah, Tazastical is too good, party people. We just can't do it. Just wondering how we could do this differently. The problem is they breach through here, it creates an awkward situation, but then we can just quickly come down. We need this switch up here really, don't we? I'm going to deconstruct that switch, and we need that further up. We need that, like... Because otherwise we've got to run all the way down here to turn our turrets on. And if we're here and for whatever reason they start coming through here, which they probably will... I mean, you would attack this bit. I'd think this bit is still harder to defend against. It's like these turrets can be shooting you back here. I know they're probably going to come around and beeline down here. Gift. Oh, I keep forgetting to trade with people. So I've got so much I want to work on. Yeah, just need to shore this up a little bit. I don't know if our idea of actually putting solar panels in here is going to actually work. It would be nice if it did. Let's mine through this because we've got a gap in there, then we can see what that happens, and if we're potentially going to use this for power, then we need to make it a bit wider, even if we got some windmills down here, I'm not really sure. Well, first of all, we've got to actually, like, see if we really beef this up. Like, can we avoid the AI even trying to come through this wall? So all this is marsh, so we're never really going to build forward. So let's get some steel traps in. Okay, it has to be every 2. Gotcha. So we get some traps in there anyway. So at least then if they do decide to come in this way, actually we can sort of teach them a lesson and punish them. And we've got so much steel there, and it doesn't actually matter us. I probably should stagger these differently. Because I really want to stagger them so they do the opposite gap. So if they do decide to obviously mine through this, at least then potentially they're going to hit traps, so it still helps us. Okay, that's a slightly awkward spot, but that's fine. Mine through that. However, here we will want walls. We're going to potentially have to wall this bit off anyway. Because if the enemy does come through here, we still want them to come through a one-way trap. Like a one-way zone. So then we could just mine that back. So if they come through this, then they're going to come through here and still get pinned by everything. Obviously they have the potential to come through there, but reason why I'm digging like down here is because we can potentially do stuff with this space. We've got a large opening. Create massive problems if it gets attacked, but I think this will be right. Even if we can just get a couple of solar panels in or something. Like, I don't know. Sort of damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's really hard to judge. Because it all comes down to if the AI is obviously going to attack the space. But okay, so at least we've done what we have, like we've done what we can. Time being, we probably want 3 layers of sandbags there, and then we can actually put traps in here as well, just in front of everything, just to give us a little bit of help if they do come in. So that's doing my OCD, or is that just? Oh, that's better. Look at that. There we go. So at least then if they do run at us, they have a potential to hit traps and whatnot. And then in that, you can sort of see where the AI will prioritise running to. So if it's always these traps that go, or if they always come down here, for example, then we can adjust and change and sort of put that in there. But we are making hella progress. I didn't realise we'd be making so much progress today. It's just trying to address weak spots. But at the same time, there's still a lot that we need in the camp. Like, you wouldn't think they would come through this wall. Like, it is packed, but I would say this is the strongest bit if they did attack us through that, but yeah, I just like the 3 layers of sandbags because it just gives us more chance. How much steel are we actually working with? Okay, we are actually, can't believe I'm going to say this, running out of steel. But that is fine because we have a chunk here that we can potentially mine out. We have tons because we haven't actually put any effort into mining steel. And we still have like 800 odd granite blocks. Contract prison. Okay, so 2 prisoners that we have to keep. We can get goodwill. Mechanite cluster. I know we get that. Text joins. Are you worth the trouble? No. No, it's going to be a quest I'm going to absolutely skip past. Thank you very much. I'm just debating whether we mine this out. This little spot here where the rain is. Can I reinstall that? I can reinstall that. No, it's not worth it. Eventually these are going to be gone, so these can be up this side of the wall and potentially actually in a room. Which actually look really nice. Yeah, we'd potentially room this, move the smelter in. These 2 generators will be gone. Research. What are we actually researching at the minute? Mortars. Okay, then we're going to jump onto solar panels. Because obviously this constant cutting wood and filling the generators up isn't the best use of our time. Okay, there we go. Loads of steel coming. The first bit of stone that we've actually... I don't mean that we haven't mined steel. Obviously, we've mined steel, but what I mean is, like, we've mined steel just because we've been building our base, not because we've been aiming for it. So this is the first bit of, like, hill root has blight. I mean, I know you party people don't like blight. And you're going to get on my back for, like, micromanaging this, but... We have 137, like, hill root. I know we'll go through it fast, but I just, like... Like, they'll do it. They'll do it. I trust them. Like, Aisha's doing it. Like, don't grow as you're doing it, though. Like, Jesus. Yeah, don't allow sowing at the minute and just cut all that. Oh, luckily, actually, I've got the priority set quite well, so actually they are doing it straight away. That's actually quite cool. Look at me, guys. I'm amazing. It's amazing. There we go. Nice bit of steel for our troubles to replace. Obviously, we used a lot of steel there, and we're still about to, because we're just shoring up defences. This is mainly for when infestations come. And boy, are they going to come. There, we can spread that out a little bit better. There we go. Because obviously any infestations that come down are going to rush across, but at least I know the steel traps. It's not a case of that I think they're going to, like, do tons, but it's all the... How I look at infestations, it's all like the little damage you do. The more little damage you can do, then you can get rid of them. I know that sort of speaks for itself, but you get what I mean. Our stockpile is basically cloth. Now we could get wind turbines. That's going to be blocked by the wall. I mean, what else could we put here? We could potentially put a stockpile in here, but I think that's probably a waste. I do like the idea of having our solar panel plant. I'm not sure if it's going to work under that bit though, because that looks under the cliff. I don't think removing roof would actually work. Collapsed rock. I mean, I really don't want a collapsed rock. That's fine, we'll sort it out about. Okay, animal disease. Oh, have we still got the bulls? I thought they got slaughtered. I know, a cow has started to roam away, party people. I know cows are useful and stuff like that. Saying that, could we have an animal pen here? We probably want the animal pen inside, maybe. No, solar panel plant. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize, Tazasko. Eyes on the prize. Gonna potentially want other stuff to offset them coming this way. I think the breaches and stuff, they'll avoid these traps. Surely the game will be like, tons of traps here, go through here, not as many. And then what I'll do is check the marsh, but then I'll keep building this diagonally. And then it'll be a new entry point for this kill box here. Cool, we just need to keep mining steel now. This is a situation we haven't been in, which is quite funny. Having to actually care about steel. I've had so much for so long. Might as well deconstruct all this, I suppose. There we go. Get rid of the marsh bit. Well, some more steel over here, so I'll just set a block of that to be mined as well. That's the only thing. We're going to go through tons of steel now, but to be fair, we've saved it all up. It's not like we've wasted it. Okay, just want everyone to catch back up on jobs now. Like, surely... Yeah, because you're a grower plant can't... That was nearly a Freudian slip, and I think on that note, if you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. Now catch you next time, party people. Bye.